today. From FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland, it's Week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week, and we are underway from FedEx Field. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Beathard. And his first pass is incomplete.
So this, the 90th season of Washington football. Of course, here, the first season and first ever regular season game for the Washington Commanders. That name unveiled in a grand reveal back on February 2nd. The franchise opting to keep the burgundy and gold color scheme, adding the striking W logo on each side of the helmet, and the single gold stripe running from front to back.
This one complete to Christian Kirk.
And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
So opening drive third down, they complete the slant to move the sticks.
And ordinarily, it's a high percentage pass when you throw it. And receivers like to run that route because it gets the ball in their hands pretty quickly. Just a couple of quick steps upfield, break towards the middle, the ball should be there, and then they can do some work afterwards.
From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10
at the 42-yard line. Now Beathard. That's going to be caught by Kirk.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37.
Here's Beathard to throw.
A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
That's to his running back, complete.
And he will be out of bounds, well shy of the marker. So that's a turnover on downs. Great job defensively.
Well, trying to be bold on the opening drive of the game, but that effort, it proves futile.
How many times have we talked with coaches where they've talked about taking the emotion out of their decision-making? I think that opening drive, if he didn't have it in his head to go for it before, I think that keyed into it. They were doing so well, and he decided to really establish something there. They didn't get it. Now they've got to make sure that they don't lose their focus.
Heineke on first down. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Now Heineke. And that will be incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play. Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
To throw is Beathard. Completing it here to Marvin Jones. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 23 yards on the play. Back to throw Beathard. A battle for it, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Cole Holcomb.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
A run here for J.D. McKissick.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain. So you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On third down, Heineke able to connect with Dotson. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off usually after about 3 to 4 steps and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Robinson gets the toss on the right side.
And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Throwing, Heineke.
This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas. And this won't be enough. A good secure tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46.
Tress Way on 4th down is sent out to punt.
Jamal Agnew is deep to return it. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
And, partner, I know so far, we're still in the first half, but you love this game as a defensive guy. 0-0. We'll see if the offense can get going on this drive.
Well, you know how they talk about music to your ears? How about what it does for your eyes when you watch something like this, right, where these teams are locked in and going at it, no points going up on the scoreboard? I'm loving it. You're exactly right.
Well, switch over, though, to an offensive mindset for a moment. What do they need to do here to get on track and get some points?
Well, I think a couple of ways. Number one, you pull out something that maybe they haven't seen before. Coaches always talk about unscouted looks. Maybe you give them something that they haven't seen on tape, and now you shock them that way. The second, run your basic playbook, but run it so well that you give your skill position guys a chance to make big plays individually.
They're going to try and throw. And able to find Kirk complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Here's Beathard to throw. Escaping the pressure right.
He'll get this off to Etienne. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Flushed out right. Nowhere to go. Here he lost the football.
And it's Washington that scoops it up.
He tried to buy some time to the right. So, Charles, when a guy gets out of the pocket, what's the focus of the quarterback?
Most of them keep their eyes downfield. They want to try and make a play throwing the ball. Some of them, they want to tuck it and go. But when they scramble, in this case, as you said, to the right, you're cutting the field in half. So good defenses kind of converge in that spot, and they don't give you much territory to throw the ball. He had nowhere to go with it. Ends up getting the ball stripped.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
To throw is Heineke.
This to McLaurin out on the left side.
And he'll be brought down at the 27.
If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Again, it's Heineke. Throw over the middle into the hands of the tight end Bates. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
This offense so far on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Sly able to put this one through. And it's 3-0 Washington. So they wind up turning the turnover into points as they convert there for 3.
Yeah, that was a nice job there to force the fumble. They recover, hand things over to their offense, and then the offense went down and got them 3. That alone, that's not enough to win a game, but both units able to do their jobs on these last 2 drives.
We'll remind you that coming up tonight, the first Sunday nighter of the new season. And how about this for a matchup? The Buccaneers and the Cowboys from Dallas, 8:20 Eastern. Then tomorrow, Monday.
Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Cameron Curl. And the Commanders are going to take possession of the football. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Now it's 2nd and 9. Heineke. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. First down, Heineke. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. As the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Throwing again on 2nd down. Heineke buying time to his left. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Taylor Heineke, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Commanders will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. The extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards. Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. And they're going to get this up to midfield. First down now, but that clock rolling. They'll throw here. Beathard rolling to his left. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. To throw is Beathard. He's got a man complete. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. A first red zone opportunity the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. They'll drop the throw. Eluding the pressure right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh, they were so close. That close to their first points of the game. Just needed to hang on just a second longer, but he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
Patterson's kick is good.
And that will do it for this first half. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Well, we all know the guy carrying the ball is going to get the credit, both in the stat line and probably in the newspaper. But guess what? Those guys creating holes, they couldn't feel better about themselves right now. Offensive line, tight end, probably even the wide receivers are involved. They're moving the ball well.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here's Heineke.
Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Second down and a run by Robinson.
And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Rayshon Jenkins picks it off.
And the Jaguars are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Flush to his right.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. 2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener.
They'll set up to throw.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break that pass up.
Man open, here is Jones.
And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 43.
A 3rd down conversion with a strong gain of 14. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Back to throw again.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw again. He'll buy some time right. And this one is incomplete.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Commanders are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. Heineke's throw complete there to Thomas. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. A 1st down throw for Heineke.
He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete.
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson.
And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They will run it. It's McKissick. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on 3rd down.
Now Heineke. That one complete out to Dotson. And he's going to have a Commanders 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Straight ahead, it's Robinson.
And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Heineke to throw it.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me an option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
On that snap, he's the hero of his defense after the play he just made. A 1-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
Heineke with a 3rd and goal.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington.
Cam Sims
From a yard out.
And the Commanders are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And the lead is now 17-3.
Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. Fields it right around the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4's kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
And Ingram holds it in. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And now they're in the hurry-up. Again, he'll drop to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
William Jackson with a pick. And the Commanders are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. On 1st and 10, Heineke.
He's got Thomas yet again, complete.
And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because, to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Second and 5 now. Heineke completes this to J.D. McKissick out of the backfield.
And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 21.
Looking to throw. Heineke.
And his throw is incomplete.
Well, what looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game.
Touchdown, Washington. Logan Thomas.
A 16-yard touchdown.
And the Commanders are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. The extra point by Sly is up and good.
Now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this 4th quarter.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. On the slant, he'll get it to Jones. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. But to throw again is Lawrence. He'll find Etienne out of the backfield. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Now Lawrence on 1st down. Etienne bringing in another one. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
Now they got to get to the line quickly.
To throw again on 2nd down. Lawrence. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. 3rd and 2. Now Lawrence.
Ball had his hands on it. Couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Here we go. Got to have it. Lawrence.
Throw left side, complete to Ingram.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. So a big play there on 4th, and now 1st and 10 at the 30. Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw into the hands of Kirk. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Lawrence going to throw again.
Completes it to Evan Ingram. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th.
A chance for a first touchdown drive of the year. It's 1st and goal.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
And the Commanders are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7.
That, Charles, the first interception he's thrown here in year number 2.
And I know it's just the first one, but didn't it feel like what we saw from him last year, where he was plagued by this type of a play? And they thought that, you know, over the offseason, going into a 2nd season, some of that would go away. Thus far, still looks a lot like his rookie year.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record, but everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between weeks.
Today.
The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. This one fielded at the 5. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Going to the air right away, Lawrence. Caught by Jones. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. 2nd down at 5. Lawrence will throw. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Quiddy Pay getting in there and burying him behind the line.
3 and out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12. Escaping the pressure right.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Kenny Moore. And the Colts are going to take possession of the football.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Play action. It's Ryan.
This will be swung out wide for Taylor. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
I like the play design there. They occupied the defense downfield, everyone trying to account for someone. But unfortunately, they didn't account for the running back slipping out of the backfield. And he was absolutely unnoticed. And
Choose the team you want to start your franchise with. Continue ahead to begin your franchise. Use the options on the left to edit league settings or change your role to a player or owner.